they concentrated on doing the right thing and letting history be the judge. So tonight we'll be assessing the legacy of President Truman's courageous decision. And perhaps there's no better person to kick off this symposium than the very first Black Commander-in-Chief of the United States military and the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Truman Civil Rights Symposium. I want to start by thanking the Truman Library Institute for organizing this event. Together, you reflect President Truman's values, and I'm proud that my friend, Josh Earnest, is part of your team. I also want to thank all of you for being here. The next few days are about celebrating the 75th anniversary of two executive orders signed by President Truman, one banning racial discrimination in federal hiring, and the second, banning segregation in the U.S. military. As president, you learn pretty quickly that there are limits to what you can accomplish without Congress. But you also realize that as the head of the executive branch and the commander-in-chief, you have opportunities to make a real and lasting difference. That's exactly what President Truman did. The grandson of slave owners, Harry Truman was never the most likely champion for civil rights. But during the depths of Jim Crow, he argued for racial equality, becoming the first president to address the NAACP. And when he saw Black veterans returning from World War II, only to face violence and abuse at home, he went a step further. By desegregating the federal workforce, the single largest employer in the country, President Truman set a powerful example and created new opportunities for generations of Black Americans. And by ordering the integration of the military, he advanced the civil rights movement and helped prove that America is safer when Americans fight together. Now, another thing you learn as president is that no law or executive order solves everything on its own, and these were no exceptions. President Truman's order to desegregate the military faced fierce opposition, and much of the progress that ultimately happened was the result of the persistence, dedication, and patriotism of Black servicemen and women. But President Truman made it possible. And more than that, he proved once again that each generation can look upon our imperfections and remake this nation to more closely align with our highest ideals. May we continue to follow his example. Thank you, and enjoy the event.